Welcome to another episode of Project Dirty Willy. In this episode, we're going to install some knobs. These are the Drake Automotive shift knobs for your transfer case and your regular shifter, if I can keep these from rolling away here. They've got a rubberized tire tread kind of texture to them. The package for the transmission knob says 2011 JK. I actually called Drake Automotive and they said that it fits up to the 17s. It's the same for all of them, I guess. They just never updated their packaging. Well, I guess it's time to get these things installed. Okay, we're in the Jeep. I've got my overly bright gloves on. I'm trying to get the best angles that I can, so I know my head's partially cut off and overexposed because I've got a light just over here that's very, very bright. But I've got a little small camera down here, this one here, and it's going to show all the close-up stuff. These are very, very hard to get off of here, so I'm basically just going to use some channel locks, and it's going to destroy this, I know, but I'm not going to use it. But one thing I do know is you need to take this bottom ring and pop it down first, and that'll help a little bit. And I can't stress that enough, a little bit. It's not going to help a whole lot. I've seen a lot of different videos on YouTube of how to do it. There are some pretty crazy ones out there. One of them, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, is pretty ridiculous. If you've seen this video, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you're the person that made this video and you're seeing this, I'm sorry, but it was a really ridiculous way of doing this. They ran a 2x4 across the sport bar and ran a ratchet strap down and wrapped it around this and used a ratchet strap to pop this thing off of there. That just seems a little excessive. Anyway, I'm going to take a little pry tool and we're going to pop that bottom plastic off of there. And we're going to have to move this out of park because we're going to be twisting back and forth and we don't want to pop it up straight into this dash panel or into your heater controls because it is going to come off with some force and you're going to have to put some muscle behind it. Next thing, this is kind of hard to do here. Basically just going to destroy this shifter knob. Like I said, this is going to take some force. Okay, we've got that sufficiently broken inside. Now we should be able to turn and pull up. Just like that. As you can see, you pretty much destroy your shifter when you do that. But that is the quickest and easiest, I guess you could say, well, less difficult way to remove that. And then for the four-wheel drive, it's going to be pretty much the same process. While we've got it in too high, it's a good place to push against it so I can pop this bottom off of here. And again, you're going to pretty much destroy these. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. That one wasn't near as hard, but that's how you get those knobs off of there, the easiest way that I know how to. So now let's get our new Drake off-road shift knobs and let's install those. Okay, now we've got the shifter knobs here. This one's the four-wheel drive, and this one is for your transmission. They have these little rubber tire treads, and once you remove those, they have a little Allen key on both sides. Let me turn this camera again. And I found that a 2.5 fits it. Just going to run those out a little bit. Get the catch on one of these flat spots here. And that's on there, and then you just put your rubber back over top of it. That's all there is to that. And then we're just going to do the same thing over here. Pull off your little rubber tire tread. These actually may be loose enough. And again, line up your flat spots with your set screws. Okay, and the four-wheel drive one only has one. There we go. Put our little rubber tread back on. There we go.